Do this, a vibrato, and then try to connect. See, that adds a little more sense of energy to that sound. Together, start with that official sound. Would you agree that was the best yet?
Yeah, good.
How rewardable is that sound? How rewardable? How by ticket sales or someone saying, wow, those guys are great. Sing Heart of My Heart, here we go again. So, no, you guys have to be right here with my sound. And so sometimes we have to allow the voice to go. So I'm getting ahead of myself here a little bit. Notice that I was directing an instant on voice. It's going to say, oh, you want that? Okay. Right? We're all this morning we've been saying, no, bow the instrument. So we have to leave some time for that. Right. So there's a prep in the voice that sets. How do you have watched symphony conductors, and they'll be conducting, and it's like, what the heck are the instrumentalists following?
Yeah.
That's because the conductor has to say, Leonard Bernstein was awesome at this. He would say, this is how I want you to feel about this song. But way before they would start to play. And then, that's all about in the prep, the intent. And then then the sound of the orchestra speaks, right? Take your hands. If you were to feel the sound of that orchestra, it would be a wash of what that is, right? Notice how different that would be. Do this. Right? That's I need to get this vowel instant on. That's that kind of singing. Versus now allow that full orchestra, the 80-piece orchestra. Yes, exactly that. So allow that to be in your voice. This side of the voice. Heart and to always be hearing, can I hear another voice? If not, I need to kind of allow this to be more of my voice. If I can hear too much of everyone, hey, boy, contribute a little bit more into that same feeling. You get the idea of it? Last time. Heart. Standing nice and tall. Some of you kind of want to do this stuff for emotion. Just simply stay here and do that in your face and your lips. While you're out. Breath in, it's fine. Orchestra. Legs. Lift. Stay tall. Right, say that same person. Did you hear a difference? Give him a hand if you like it. Now, what I love about this is it sounds like you guys can kind of hear across the chorus more than you normally would. Do you agree with that? It's kind of a light intensity. Let's try this side, or this side, or right over here. Heart. And. Good. So here, many of you could be just much more vigorous with the prep, with a sense of, here's the bellows. You kind of want to go, it's got a few holes. Few moths have eaten out the fabric of the bellows there a little bit. Has to be going a little more of that resistance. By the way, that same symphony conductor goes, there's the sound. It doesn't go, there's the sound. It goes, there's the sound. So that we need a little more of that connection to your lower body. So you guys need a little more leg, a little more sense of lower body connection. Heart, all the way out. Stay tall though. Chest tall. Breath in. Heart. Like it's your loudest loud. Stay tall. Right. Now do this vibrato thing. By the way, make sure it doesn't go It goes stays relentlessly connected to that voice when you do that vibrato thing. Here, guys. Stand hard. Yeah, and then hold it after that. That's where the gem is. Try again. And hard. way. Do you agree? Sing the first way, guys. Hard. Sing the new way. There's certain parts of your voice you just have to kind of touch on it. It's like having a Ferrari, you know, go pedal to metal. You go, oh yeah, isn't that awesome, ladies? Right, so you want to just keep that Ferrari kind of idling. That's that lower body energy. And there's certain parts of the voice that we can say, oh, there I am. Oh, I really got this note. But notice that's a roadblock into the sound. Do you agree? Yeah. Simply breathe in all four parts. Everyone singing? All the air out. Breath in, I love those legs. Really tall in those sections. Heart of my heart, I love you. Breath, life would be hard without you. Nice job. You're just lead and bass. Wonderful bass and hard. You're just basses. Right, now this gets low, so we'll just get to that first part and go on. And heart of my heart, I love you. Good, here's the challenge. As we go, oh, that's a low note. We want to be singing as if we're going, heart of my heart. We want our leads to go, heart of my heart. So basically, we've got to stay true to ourselves. By the way, if I was a bass and had to sing that low note, I would just be, oh, heart of my heart, I love you. So by love, I can really contribute. Get the idea of it? Breathe in a way that's going to be going. Which is going, not going to be conducive to, it'll be conducive to that versus going breath that goes flowing the instrument. Right, and then simply get a little more resistance on that feeling. And bass. Heart of my heart, I love you. Going on, breath. Life would be gone without. Good. Is that the same kind of singing we've been doing all morning? The reason the hesitation was, it's like, well, notice it's like we're plugging and unplugging a fan now in the voices. Hey, by the way, this isn't, all we're doing is just pointing out these things. Notice what happens as soon as we start singing as a group. It's like, as if we're going, versus going, that very aggressive, same kind of connection in the voice. Get the idea of it? So basically thinking about that, you're just leads. Hard. But the same roller coaster. So you're on the kick coaster, some are on the more aggressive one. Hard. Just leads. Heart of my heart, I love you. Beautiful, right? We just need a little more, the bow always should stay connected to the string. Let's do a little bit of a heart of my heart. Do you agree? It's got to stay even more aggressively connected all the time. Leads. Yeah, that's right. You can go to A flat, that's fine. The heart of my heart beats and heart. Heart of my heart. Good. But why do you go, my heart? When there's heart of my heart. Stay connected the same way. And heart of my heart. Right. Do you feel the difference? Everyone raise your hand if you hear the difference. That's the kind of lead section you want to sing with? One more time, leads. Heart of my heart, I love you. Bravo. Give him a hand. I love it. One hand. Oh, give him a hand. Do you feel a difference?
Yeah.
understands how that's conducive to what we've been talking about. So now bass, sing your line.
All in the same way.
Heart of my heart.
Don't spike energy, just consistent. Like a big vat. Let's stir a vat out here.
Life would be hard without you.
Right, so basses, you gotta be always aggressive into that. Welcome to the party voice. It's never heart of my heart. Oh, I'm glad you're here, kind of, sort of. Heart of my heart. It's always welcome to the party. You get the idea. The coastal heart's hard. Put together, right? Isn't that important? A roller coaster from here. Not too happy. Nice. Shift your weight.
Life would be not without you.
There you go, guys. So all we're really asking is for you stay connected in that same kind of voice all the time. Okay, just you and I. Look at that. We'll refresh that A flat there. Nice. And
Heart of my heart.
good as that. My same note.
Heart of my heart.
Right. If you notice how that's then now connecting in the same kind of way. So you and I sing together. And one time.
Heart of my heart.
Right. So it's like doing this. Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. Kind of. No, we want to go. Hey, nice to meet you. That and yeah, absolutely. Eye contact. We stay connected in the voice. Sometimes you're kind of like going, hey. It's like, hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. Yeah, okay. No, you gotta stay right in the sounds. It's everything. So now, heart of my heart. And yeah, don't worry about taking a breath so much in the shoulders. Just stay tall.
Heart of my heart.
Good. So you gotta be feeling more of the aggressive roller coaster, right? So you gotta be thinking. Here we go again.
Heart of my heart.
Yeah, just get your tongue out of the way. You got the idea? Okay, here, just a little, stand out here a little bit. You guys are doing great. All the way around. Span right where my hands are. No, here, my hands are. You're spanning the front. How can we feeling that? You feel the difference in that? Right, here we go one more time. All the way up. Where's some of that?
Heart of my heart, I love you.
Man, I could connect to that all day long. And this is at any age. What's important is that we connect in that same way. It doesn't go, so you, one more time. Heart of my heart, I love you. Life would be, right? Everyone's singing while you're out. Breath in. Four parts. Stay connected to the sound, tenors. Lower body energy. Explain the feeling, the difference in that. What do you think?
As far as whatever the overall sound, I think we were more together. Control the breathing. I'm able to get full lines, which I never could get.
Awesome.
I didn't hear much nasal singing. It's, lots of times you can hear it sticking out.
Do you agree that we were all singing in like resonance? We were matching resonance.
You were thinking about no vowel at the end there? Like,
I did, yeah.
That's like, how can you do that? I'm so.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yes, I'm trying to.
It's because sometimes the technique of the vowel gets in the way of the core, which is just simply connecting inside. Most of the time, I would rather just have us going, for example, in tenors, is mostly connecting just to, But sometimes if I overthink the vowel, that's not going to connect to anyone, right? Versus if I'm just going, it's going to create a stack of harmonics that other voices can grab onto, right?
Some more hair.
It is, it's just staying in that lift. In general, when I first heard the tenors, I was like, wow, we got to move tenors inside the chorus because it really wants to just kind of do its own party out here, right?
We
Right.
stick together.
It's hard to grow.
But boy, wouldn't it be wonderful if that just stays connected in the same kind of singing as all of our basses are over here, right? So we really have to be connecting in that same way. Just sing hard, just basses and tenors, and that first sound hard. But you gotta be breathing in a way that says, oh, it's a roller coaster. Thank you. Right. So here's the amazing challenge. So you and I again. Sorry, I know you get the copy there. And. Pretty good, but notice I'm doing my own party up here. And I'm aggressive into that. Oh, there's my note. What you have to be thinking, this is by the way for all four parts, is wherever your note is where you should be giving the least amount of energy. Where you're thinking about then, I need to hear all the notes above that note, like a piano. We don't want to go, hey, I'm playing that note. All this damping, all these strings, ding, 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 ding. No, our voice needs to go all those octaves in our voice all the time. So here's the difference in that. And go over time to sing hard. And where our voices go and mesh together. Do you hear a difference? Right? Raise your hand if you hear a difference. Raise your hand if you don't hear a difference. Okay, cool. We made it. Right, every time. So hard. But be very open to all of that connecting in my voice. Basses and tenors. I want to hear your note. I want to hear more harmonics around your notes. Beautiful, right? And they're going, oh man, I pay money for that sound. Sing the old way, those deep words. Well, it's a hobby. They work really hard and
Surrounded by it.
connect in. Four parts hard. What did you do to create that kind of connection to the leads? That was amazing.
I backed off.
Okay, that's part of it.
Listen.
Finding the energy,
I
listening.
added more hair to the sound.
I loved all that. All the way up. Last time, guys. You ready for a break? Take a breath going up. Staycation, tenors. that
Yeah.
singing. There's something I was gonna say for tenors. Tenors, I love how you're just kind of relaxing into this place. Basses, I love how you're relaxing into that lifted place. Basses, you always need to be thinking up. Where's that voice up? Tenors, you have to be thinking, don't stay where you are, don't have an artificial ceiling on it. Like this should be able to be released, there should be like the Sistine Chapel up here in your voice, right? And then you also need to be thinking down low into the kind of the pillars, the foundation of that church in your voice. Any other questions before we take a break? Take 5? Hey guys, great work.
Good job, man.